Houston.
Good luck, son.
Now, here is George. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. We've got Kevin Love. Booker out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Paul George. And it's Valanciunas in the 5. That free throw good from Kevin Love. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Irving dishes to Towns. Irving's shot is good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And Booker kicks to Love. To the inside. Irving with the steal. Here's Butler. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keeps him from converting the easy bucket.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Butler nails both of them. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Booker. To the middle. Here's Love. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Irving against Westbrook. Here's Barnes. Up and in on the layup. Barnes has got his first points of the game.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
The pass to Valanciunas. And here's George for 3. Offensive rebound. Got a hand on it. And it's Houston on the break. It's tipped.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. You got me thinking back to my day.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Houston shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Westbrook passes to Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5. And the shot is good. Butler's got 7 points in the game. There's the feed to Westbrook. Launches a 3. And that one's good.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from 3-point range.
Nobody near Barnes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Westbrook kicks to Love. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
He did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The drive by Russell. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Russell again. It's Westbrook. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Dishes it to Valanciunas. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Here's Russell. The dish to Antetokounmpo. Back to Russell. He kicks it to Hill. Excellent D there from George.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The away team up 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players had a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through one.
They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Russell Westbrook out there with Booker. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's George in the small forward position. And it's Houston on the break. Barnes got the ball. Here's Butler.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Barnes kicks to Butler. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Westbrook, no good.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You like to try that when it's wide open.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. To the paint. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Houston in the lead. Outside Irving. He dishes it to Barnes. He feeds it to Butler. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
But they'll get another chance. Just 5 to shoot. And they're on the break. Here's Barnes. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Three-pointer, Butler. And the rejection by Valanciunas. They recover it. And the dunk by Towns.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston making 2 changes. Spates comes in for Towns. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Barnes. Houston leading by 5. Now Irving. Butler in the corner. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on George.
Just a fantastic game for Butler. He has 11 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line. Not just getting there, but converting.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Russell in for Irving. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Houston.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Well, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Houston. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Kicks it to Lamb. It's deflected.
Shit.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. There's 1:54 left here in the second. Spates sets a screen for Russell. Pass to Spates. That one off the back iron and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Oh,
He
son.
is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Passes to Young. Over in the corner, Lamb. Fires from the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Russell with the bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Houston making some changes. Hill, he's checked in for Spates. And it's Avery Bradley in for Jeremy Lamb. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Screen by Young. From about 16. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Love. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Houston leads by only 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Towns. And it's Barnes in the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there. Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Westbrook kicks to Booker. Feeds to Love. Left side, Westbrook. Towns with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. And it's Butler missing.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And it's sent back by Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And Booker kicks to Westbrook. George dishes to Valanciunas. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. He's got 8 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender, because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
He doesn't get the second one. Houston leading by 6. It's deflected. He lobs it up. Wants to get it to Westbrook, and does. That's good. Westbrook's got 9.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Butler. Launches a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Westbrook against Irving. It's tipped. Towns with the steal. And the slam dunk by Irving.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
To the paint. Stolen by George. Ball going up court. And Westbrook throws it down.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out in transition.
Aldridge a screen. Irving attacking. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Aldridge has got the lead up to 9 now for Houston. And Love throws it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Irving drives in. Aldridge wide open. He fires. And it's Houston with another.
He just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Houston with a big group substitution here. Young's checked in for Aldridge. Antetokounmpo comes in for Harrison Barnes. Bradley's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Russell in for Irving. Over to the wing. It's a pick by Love. Valanciunas passes to Love. The rebound by Young.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for one. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Towns. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Young kicks to Bradley. Paul George grabs the miss. Outside Collison. Pass to Booker. 16 feet away. And it's Russell with the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And Houston leads by 13. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Houston on top. They lead by 13. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Kevin Love out there with Chandler. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Collison. And it's Booker in at the 2. Collison kicks to George. Back to Collison. And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
Doris has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Korver kicks to Chandler. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover-free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Towns, he's checked in for Jordan Hill. It's Westbrook with the drive. And he gets it to go.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Houston leading by 14. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Westbrook drives in, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Irving with it. George picks him up. And there's the pass to Towns. Offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Love at the elbow. Down low. Chandler dishes to Love. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Butler kicks to Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Aldridge. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And Houston leads by 16. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Irving double team. Launches a three. There's the feed to Barnes. Back to Aldridge. And stolen by Love.
Foul.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul.
Harrison Barnes.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Booker. Bangs home the trifecta.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Irving with the ball. George picks him up. Another miss by Houston.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
To the left side wing. And that one's good. Barnes.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Houston.
Clark, the bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Yeah, you always like to see that, Kevin, when your reserves can perform and help you pull out a win.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Irving. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Good game, son. I will be back, man.
1:06 left here in the fourth quarter.
Rob him.
Shot clock at 5. To the wing right side. And here's Holmes for 3. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. And George, here we go. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
Here's Hill. And that one is stuffed right through.
Guys, it's over. I think we can say that now with certainty.
I'm with you. I mean, we'd like to officially welcome everybody to garbage time.
Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubt that they'd come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
Jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast where you at? Scott to New York like a